thermodetection is processed by the snake's computer, its brain. The target is confirmed.
G'day. Look, I want to do a story today on this character the mainstream media has put forward, who goes by the name of Amy Roback. Now, just a quick background on this story. So you've got this woman who's employed by ABC, who has come out supposedly on a hot mic and declared that she had dirt on Jeffrey Epstein and other characters involved in a worldwide pedophile ring. Now, I didn't really want to do this story because I want to sort of stick to Australian stories. Now, I've gone through the YouTube search results and I can't find anyone really talking about what I want to present here to you today. I mean, all the big truther channels, supposed truther channels, they're not going to touch on this. So yeah, so I'm going to show you a couple of things here. All right, so let's play this video and get into it.
I've had this story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts.
All right, so straight away here, I want you to listen to the coding this lady puts into her supposed hot mic expose, and you'll notice straight away she says 3 years there. Now that's coding.
We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us.
Now, I want you to watch her eyes here too. Now, I wouldn't say she's reading from a script on this, but I just want you to watch your eyes during this interview and just have a think about if that's the body language of someone who's being genuine, or is that the body language of a scripted event?
A million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. And then Alan Dershowitz was also implicated in it because of the planes. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years.
All right, so you'll notice there she says she was in hiding for 12 years. So you get your 3 and your 12 straight away. There, so that's for your for 36 for your 3 6s, and that's how these people communicate amongst one another, so they know that this is just a hoax story.
We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything.
Yeah. Okay. So, right, I'm gonna put it to you that this is what's going on here. So this is damage control here from the mainstream media, making you trying to make you believe that they'll name the pedophiles amongst their ranks, when, I mean, you know, if you're awake and you've researched this kind of stuff over the last decade or more, you know nothing could be further from the truth.
I tried for 3 years to get it on, to no avail, and now it's all coming out, and it's like these new revelations, and I freaking had all of it. I'm so pissed right now. Like,
All right, now hang on. I'm just going to go back here a sec. So you notice when she says, "I'm so pissed right now." Now I want you to take a look at her facial expressions.
Everything. I tried for 3 years to get it on, to no avail, and now it's all coming out, and it's like these new revelations, and I freaking had all of it. I'm so pissed right now.
All right, now does that look like someone who's pissed off telling this story, or does that look like an actor?
Like every day I get more and more pissed because I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, okay, so you're getting more and more pissed, but there you are laughing. Now, I want you to think about this too. So you've got this individual here who's supposedly sitting on this sort of information, and yet says nothing. I mean, this character here has got a big reach in the media. Okay, now if it really cared, and if it wasn't telling lies, what would stop this individual from jumping on a social media platform and just posting up some information that she has?
It was what we had was unreal. Other women backing it up. Hey, yep. Brad Edwards, the attorney, 3 years ago, saying there will come a day.
And I want you to take note how she keeps on saying 3 years. Okay, now to someone who's not aware of how they code these stories when they speak, you're going to think, okay, so yeah, big deal, you know. She says 3 years, but to people in the know, you'll know exactly what I'm getting at here.
We will realize Jeffrey Epstein was the most prolific pedophile.
Right, now I want you to watch that hand sign. We'll just go back quickly, because this is another thing they do every time.
Hey, yep. Brad Edwards, the attorney, 3 years ago, saying there will come a day when we will realize Jeffrey Epstein was the most prolific. And
don't tell me that's a white power hand sign either. It's not. It's a call out to the beast. And I can show you. You know, if anyone wants to dispute this, I mean, send me an email, and I can send you hundreds of pictures of black men and women doing the same sign.
Prolific pedophile this country has ever known. I had it all 3 years ago.
Okay, so this story here has been brought to you by our project Veritas. Now, if you ask me, this is a controlled media leaking organisation. The same media organisation that brought you this character here. Okay, now I'm not going to play this footage here. You can, if you're interested, I mean, you can pause it and you can go and watch, copy the link and go and watch this this video yourself. Now, this bloke here has come out supposedly exposing Google, you know, with the big Google sign there in the background. And if you watch this interview, this bloke's reading from a script. Now, I first become aware of this from one of my favourite content creators. I won't drop his name in this video, he may not appreciate it. And he put me up on game on this character here. And I mean, once you go through and watch the interview, you'll see yourself. Yeah, nothing but a bullshitter.
Would you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I did.
First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's garbage because, I mean, everyone knows who Mr. Epstein is. They pulled off the supposed death hoax when he was supposedly in prison. And that's another reason why they've brought you this story, because they want to put it in the public's mind that this character here was murdered in jail. And I mean, you know, if you believe that, I'd look into whether or not you were dropped on your head at birth.
It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything. Then the palace.
Yeah, okay, so you've got this story here brought to you by ABC, and I mean, ABC is owned by Disney, and if you think that they're going to out the same people who they wine and dine with, you know, shareholders of their companies, I mean, you can only imagine. Yeah, I mean, you got another thing coming. I mean, if you just go a quick search through Wikipedia, we'll give you a big list here of companies owned by the Disney Group. And I mean, as you can see, it's an extensive list, and they're all connected. All these people that move in these circles. Yeah, anyway, we'll get back to this.
Found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air.
Yeah, it's garbage. Look, I'm going to finish this this video here. I mean, if you can take anything from this video, I just want you to think about, you know, what's really going on here, and do you really think that that they're going to expose their own kind? All right, thanks for watching.